Hey there, this is Rahul from myview.rahulnivi.net, which is my blog. Here in this screencast, we are going to extend this article to next level. Like here, we are going to talk about more about event binding. So in the previous sections, we have seen how to get started with style binding, which is this one, and the same extended to this class binding as well. So we started basically with the class binding and then literally went down to this style binding at a much deeper level. And in this particular section, we are going to extend this to the event binding. Now, event binding is pretty much the same like we have seen from the jQuery days, like any kind of events which is getting triggered, either mouse event or any kind of keystrokes events which we are firing or attaching to any particular div or button. So this is the way to wire up the things, like to read the values from the target, which is from where it is getting invoked, and in order to get the values from that via dollar event things. Now there are certain concepts around like event doubling and stopping the propagations around which is having the same registration of click event, let's say. So this is the same concept which has been already um, briefed in jQuery things like. So this is the same thing. Here we are just going to cover how to handle the same in Angular. Now there is one thing which I wanted to tell you is like these square brackets is mean for property binding. So this is nothing but that properties which we have been dealing so far, right? And when we talk about event binding, so this should be under that parenthesis. So just remember this, just this concept. Whenever we are wrapping anything inside parenthesis, here I'm going to wrap this click, right? And so this click is basically our charm click. I mean, which I'm going to press the click event, right? So this is nothing but on click, right? So this is that click, and here I'm going to just specify the method name. So the method, let's say on click, right? Now this method has to be registered somewhere. So this movie form component, this is getting rendered from this particular class, right? So here is the template URL. So it has to be exported from here. Now what I do is here I will just put this function over here. I need to create a function. So within this curly braces, right, I need to say something, let's say um, console.log, saying something interesting. Let's see, how about hello world? Nah, hello Angular 2. Now with luck, let me just build this once, and this is built successfully. Now let me just go ahead and run the app. So it's coming. Now here is the thing. Now let me just open this thing in debugger in the console window, and let me just click this submit. Prior to clicking submit, let's inspect this, what is associated to that. Now there is a type submit, and button danger is and the styling you can see here, background color, which is getting coming from our property injection which we have done so far, right? So this is the one thing. Now if I just go to the console window and click submit, so here you see this hello Angular 2 has been emitted. So this is coming via event, click event. Now in order to understand that which event has been triggered this, we can supply dollar event as well. So the simplest thing is we can do here is dollar event, and just copy that, save this, and here I can just pass in and pass the same. So it will just let me know that the thing which is triggering this. So let me just give a build over here just to refresh the code. And once this browser gets refreshed, I will come here and I will click on submit. So here you can see this hello Angular 2 around that this click event handler, right? So this is the click thing which has initiated that. Now if I click on this click, here you can see that complete mouse event, which was the thing which has triggered this. So this target here, you can see here all these target properties and all which we have been using so far from the jQuery days, right? So this is the original target which has created. So this button is nothing but this submit button which is coming over here, and you can collapse this and you can inspect all the things which is associated with this particular page and DOM events. So this is the kind of the binding which is around events. You can obviously drill around the same if you like to do or more around that event binding and wanted to understand more, so you can just refer that ng talks around the same. In the next sections we are going to delve further in around some of the more concepts of Angular 2. Till then, stay tuned and happy